St. Luke's Place has served the seniors and the families of Cambridge and the local community for over 40 years. We're dedicated to providing the highest quality of care to the residents that we are privileged to serve. Over 320 seniors call St. Luke's Place their home. Our residents have come from all walks of life and lived lives of service, from industry to small business, skilled trades and agriculture, stay-at-home parents, and community volunteers. As a charitable nonprofit organization, we celebrate diversity and we welcome everyone. Our residents have paved the way for current and future generations. They have led by example. They are our parents and grandparents, our husbands and wives, our family and friends. They are our community. David is a wonderful example of a life of service and a life well lived. A man who deeply cares about those around him, and a man who is truly cared for by his wife Barb, his family, and his community.
David Frank Bartleman was born March 23, 1929 in Galt, Ontario. Born to David Knox Bartleman and his wife Hannah Elizabeth Welland, Dave was brother to 4 siblings. Growing up in Galt during the Great Depression was not easy. It did build a sense of compassion, humility, and empathy, all things that stayed with Dave throughout his entire life. With an affable personality and talent for sports, he was well-liked and known in Galt. His athletic talents were obvious from a young age. Excelling in hockey and baseball, Dave led many Galt teams to victory. He attended Dixon School and learned the value of discipline and hard work by renowned principal Pop Collins. Dave's father served in World War I and was a military trainer during the Second World War. For his years of service, Cambridge named a street in his honor. When things looked bleak in 1944, of course Dave wanted to help. He attempted to enlist, but it wasn't long before he was discovered to be underage. Not long after, his father shipped out to help work with new recruits. Dave was the man of the house at the young age of 15. After the war, he continued working in the community, in factories, and in the hardware industry. In 1964, he met Barb Miller, the one to capture his heart. A year later, the two were married, and together they raised 4 children. Having spent many years from childhood to the 60s at Fraser Hardware, he eventually took over the store in the 80s in downtown Galt. The name changed to Bartleman Hardware. He had great compassion and desire to help everyone. Many local businesses got their start with nothing more than a handshake from Dave. His passion for sports continued. He was a strong role model and mentor for hundreds of youth in the community who played soccer, baseball, and hockey. As a longtime member and president of the Galt Curling Club, Dave invested 2 years and navigated the tricky political waters in helping move the historic club to a more central location in Cambridge. He can proudly look back at the success of his children and the hundreds of young lives he helped shape over the years. He, too, is no stranger to St. Luke's Place. He would be a regular visitor in the 1980s to sit and visit with friends and family. At 85, Dave started to show signs of Alzheimer's disease and was welcomed to St. Luke's Place. He is an inspiration to staff and other residents, and he still retains wit, kindness, and interest in others. David Bartleman, St. Luke's Place is proud to serve you now.
Having David's care entrusted to us is a testament to our commitment to caring with compassion, dignity, and respect at St. Luke's Place.